No, you don't come out here. No, stop it. they're, they're pushing me. No, stop it. Okay, hold on. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Bye-bye. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode on the Castrovalva server. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I am excited for this episode because I have been doing a lot of thinking, which is also why I started up here in the bedroom in the attic, because I realized a life lesson in general for me personally in real life, and also it applies or can apply to Minecraft. So, I want to share with you the observation I made. The observation that I made is things are just not convenient with my house, with my base, with my, what people are calling the farmhouse. It's not very laid out the way it could be in order to make things a little easier to navigate or travel through. I got doors in the way. I have tight spaces, like 1 to 2 block wide spaces to move through, and it's just not very convenient when I have big projects that I need to get done. Another thing is storage. Storage, the barn, the house. The house has so far just kind of been my storage, and it's not very good, if that makes sense. And plus, even in here, it's just such a tight space. Like, I'm cranking my neck just to get to these chests up here. It's not very well laid out. I appreciate Top doing it for me and helping me out with the layout of my house, but for functionality and actually getting things done the way that I intend to get things done, it's just not very practical, I guess is the word that I was looking for. It's not very practical. Now, another thing that I observed, both in my own real personal life and on Minecraft, is that you gotta just do things the way that makes sense to you. If you would do it, you should do it. If it doesn't make sense to you, don't do it. Don't copy other players. Don't copy other YouTubers or Minecrafters. The way that they do it, it works for them, and that's great. If it's so complicated... Oops, I did not mean to do that. If it's not functioning for you, if it's stressing you out, don't do it. I came into this server thinking that this would be how my style of building is. I came in trying to copy the ideas of other players, which, yeah, these are great building tips, but they're only advice. You don't, or suggestions. You don't have to build like this. It was even just difficult for me as a player to mimic this. It was just so hard, and I was scratching my head, giving myself headaches, stressing myself out, burning myself out. Even with the barn, it's not finished because I'm overwhelmed with the fact that I have to make, quote-unquote, the perfect looking, aesthetically pleasing barn. I got news for you. That is not true. I don't have to do that. And so what I'm thinking is possibly, well, should it have been gone in here, is, of course, I definitely want things to look nice. I want things to look pretty and whatever. I'm not going to tear this house down. I think I'm going to leave it. I may or may not adjust a few things later on. But the thing that I want to do is kind of maybe fix this barn up a little bit for what I have so far, and then just kind of finish it the way Groupie Matthias would do it. Not how any other YouTubers or Minecrafters do it, but how Groupie does it. So, without further ado, let's head on into a time lapse. Just adding those finishing touches to the barn. I think I've pretty much done exactly what I imagined that it would be when I first ever started working on the barn. This is totally incredible, the change that has happened in the barn. It's totally amazing. I love how it's actually turned out. I definitely need to light it up. I will do that eventually. I'm going to add fences to the openings here as well, I think. I don't know, maybe I might have just ruined it by adding those slabs at the very bottom, but if worse comes to worse, that's okay. I can change it up later. I really feel like there needs to be something right there, but I don't know if I really want to add the stairs or not. Guess let's try it. Yeah, it definitely helps to finish the barn off there. Obviously, we don't really ever go to the back of the barn, but I definitely want to... Oh my goodness, there's pillagers. There's usually more, but where did they come from? That was super, super strange. Let's see here. So, yeah, obviously we don't come to the back ever, but I feel like I should do something in the back. I want to see if I can mimic this, but it's going to be a little tricky since the back is a little slightly different than the front is. I don't know how I can do this. I have no clue. But I guess let's just start experimenting and see what happens. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, I doubted myself, but this looks fine, actually. Yeah. I like that. Perfect. This looks absolutely fantastic all around. Obviously, most of it is just the front and the back are what are more aesthetically pleasing. It's definitely come a long way. So as far as right now, it's just the exterior is more or less finished, and I will get into the interior some other time. Maybe this episode? I'm not sure. We'll let the episode take us where it wants to take us. Alright, so I went ahead and just kind of decorated. Oof, I can get up. I kind of decorated the loft here with storage. This is all going to be storage. I am planning on using it, at least for, when I harvest the pigs, the cows, and the sheep, all the stuff. This is where I plan to store everything. This is a fantastic design, at least in my opinion, for myself. I had a lot of fun trying to figure out how I was going to do things and how I was going to organize what my storage is going to look like, all the stuff. Obviously, I do want to come in and put more stuff around here. At the moment, I just can't figure out what exactly and how to do it. One idea I did have in my head a little bit was maybe putting some armor stands around. Oof, ouch. I thought about putting some armor stands around here as well and seeing how that looks, if I can even put them in here, and see how that looks, because it's definitely lacking something in here, so I wonder if armor stands or furnaces or tripwire hooks spread around would possibly look nice. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try it out, probably off camera. But this is what I got so far. So all of this is going to be storage and different things that I harvest from all the animals that are down below. Now, the other problem that we have here is the chickens, the chicken coop / chicken area. this is a huge problem. I need to figure out how to do a farm so it's easier, so I can filter the eggs, because look at all these eggs, and I have no use for them. At least not right now, anyway. I want a way to filter out the eggs, be able to collect more meat and feathers than I collect eggs, because this egg problem it's just a huge problem. But if anything, at least I can just build out the chicken coop. I'm going to probably move out the walls a little bit, basically attached to the barn here, and see what I can come up with. Alright guys, there you have it! I built the chicken coop. It honestly took a lot longer than I expected it to. I'm sorry it's really loud. I do have a whole lot of chickens in the coop, both inside and outside. I have a little opening, as you can see here, that they can come out if they want to. I did put in a gate for, you know, if I wanted to get in, I could, for whatever reason. But most of the time, I'll be coming in through here, just to harvest all the chickens. We don't have much of an egg problem anymore. I've thinned the herd, and because I have the pen here, the fence around here, it allows them to actually be out here more than they would be in here. It's actually looking like I'm gonna need to do some slaughtering here. Oh, no you don't, come out here. No, stop it. They're pushing me. No, stop it. Okay, hold on. No. Bye-bye. I don't want the chickens anymore. At least, I don't care for them being out here. I already have a bunch of them, and they're really loud, and they're really annoying as well. It's just really annoying having chickens. There's just way too many. Now, having done all of that, setting up the barn a little bit better, make it look nicer and whatever, actually finishing it, and after building up the chicken coop and everything, setting that up, now the next project, I think underground here, if I can get underground, I want to set up, I want to rip all of this out and set up basically a slaughter dungeon or something. I don't know. I want to set something up down here for cows, sheep, pigs, and chickens, so that I can just this be where my mass production farm thing is, so I can get all of the food and all of the things that I need. So with the cows, I can get leather. With the sheep, I want to eventually make it so I have rows of sheep down here in different colors, so I can shear them, have them sheared, and be able to get wool that way. So down here, this is going to be probably a different project, but I'm excited. I'm looking forward. This is all coming along fantastically. So basically, for the most part, I've gotten the majority of the larger portions of the projects done. I was able to build up this barn a little bit better, make it look the way it actually looks now. Like, it looks amazing compared to what it used to look like. This is fantastic. And with these trees here too, it really helps bring it out a little bit more, and it really puts everything into its own setting. The chicken coop was definitely a lot of fun. Now, the crazy thing is, what I really wanted to do was try to find, this is a quest I've made for myself, is I've been trying to see how I can use birch wood logs as a main building block, but I can't figure it out. If you guys have any suggestions or recommendations how I could utilize the birch logs as a main building block, that would be fantastic. I mean, we have people on YouTube who have figured out how to utilize diorite, or some of the other blocks that are not very popular or kind of just people don't like. Well, birch log is one of them, and no one, I can't even find it on YouTube, there's no one who has made a video or has showcased using birch log as a main building block. Instead, not just textures, and not just, you know, spread out, sporadic throughout the build here and there, but no, I've been trying to figure out how to use a birch log as a main building material, main block. Not stripped, but just its natural look. I've had some ideas. I tried to use it for the chicken coop, but that didn't go so well. Well, I think that's going to be it for me today. That's all I have time in this episode for. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun trying to finish this barn. It was actually really relaxing compared to in the past when I used to build or make builds. I used to cheat all the time in creative mode to build extravagant, humongous things. Even the house, like, I'm impressed with myself for building that. But that's going to be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!